Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to another episode of lilsimsie tries to build something that's really weird and takes too long in The Sims 4. Today we are back starting a new Let's Build series on my channel where basically instead of doing a speed build where I do it all in one video and I finish a whole build and then I speed it up and do a voiceover, we're gonna sit here real time and try and build something together. It'll take a few parts, but it'll end up being really good. Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. It might not be good. It'll be okay. But I always do a lot of detailed builds when I do them on Let's Build series, right? I've got a few of these linked down below that I've done in the past. I did like a funky cabin thing. I did a really cool farm. I've done some like Mediterranean houses and things. I've really enjoyed Let's Builds on my channel, but this time I wanted to do a community lot because I wanted to switch things up, make something more useful for you guys, and I posted a poll on my community tab and I was like, hey, I don't really know what I want to build this time, let me know. And I posted 4 options. I said, should we do like a vegan restaurant maybe? Should we do a cool park treehouse thing? Maybe a bowling alley? Or potentially a rainbow nightclub? And 36,000 people voted, and 48% of them said to do the park thing. And so I loved this concept. When I voted for myself, I went on my second channel, I voted for the park thing. I was thinking about doing like a treehouse kind of thing, like a clubhouse for kids, but also a park. And so that's kind of my vibe, a treehouse park thing. The Sims 4, let's build a treehouse park thing. Makes perfect sense, right? But yeah, like a few people voted for it, so I guess we'll do that one. The second highest votes were for a restaurant, and maybe I'll do that one next, but for now, we'll do a park. But basically here, I want to do it on a smaller lot. I want to do a 30 by 20 lot because I feel like a lot of times parks in The Sims are huge lots, and the idea of this one is that it's kind of like a small little clubhouse type lot, right? So I don't want it to be too big, and I thought that this 30 by 20 was kind of cute, and also I like the fact that it has sidewalk on 2 sides. It seems like a fitting spot for a park, right? Because we can have a path that kind of like comes this way and ends over here, and maybe like does like an S shape in the middle of it. I think it'll look nice. Maybe a tree house like right here. It just seems like a good spot. It's in Newcrest, in that little tiny neighborhood up at the top, and there's like a little fishing spot right here. It's cute, okay? There's a pond. There's a couple houses that I've built. But anyway, we're gonna pick it here. We've got a park type, we've got a park lot type, and on these we need to have a toilet, a sink, a bench, a chess table, a patio table, 4 patio chairs, and playground equipment. So it's actually not that much stuff that we need to fit here. We can do it on a small lot easy. My biggest concern is the fact that I'm not good at making tree houses in The Sims, so we'll see what happens here. Because we have a bunch of trees, it's just a matter of like, how big is the tree house gonna be? You know, do I need to like straight up size up one of these trees and make it giant? I guess it kind of fits in the world because there's like a couple big trees around the place, but it doesn't look really weird. You know, these are all questions we need to answer. I do kind of like the idea of using this tree though. Or, ooh, wait a minute. Oh, these lanterns are probably too big when it's on this one. What if we put this tree on the lot though, somewhere? Because the lanterns kind of fit the vibe. We'll see. We can make the pathway kind of like, you know, go in between them all. It'll look great. We'll figure it out, but that's kind of the idea. And then obviously I'm just sort of like laying out plans here, but I like the concept. I don't know about this pathway. I like the concept of the path itself going kind of like this, like I was saying, like well, it'll look better than that, but I liked the idea of it kind of like going around this way, maybe having some things that branch off. Maybe we could put like a gazebo down, you know, but we'll kind of do it like this. Obviously we're not going to keep what I just did. There's gonna be a lot of trial and error with this. There always is in my builds. It's one thing when you're watching a speed build version because you don't really see like the trying and deleting because it's so fast that you can't really tell how long it took to like figure things out. But this is a let's build, and you might have seen my past ones, but sometimes it takes you like 5 parts to figure out the outside of the build. In my last one, the island build, I changed things so many times. It was ridiculous, but we got there in the end. It looked really good. It just, like I said, it took us a second to get there. I do like the idea of this build, like I said, being really small. Like I think the treehouse bit is gonna be the smallest part. I don't want it to be a huge thing. I think that just 1 story up is kind of nice. I think it'll look kind of cute. I don't know. But it'll probably have to, oh, I'm gonna be so bad at this. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, it's fine. I think I like this tree though. I mean, we can look at some other options, but this one matches we did this one. No, it matches the world really well. This one does not match the world, but it's kind of a funny shape for a treehouse. That could be kind of cool actually for a different kind of treehouse, but maybe not for this one. This thing, I think I might have built a treehouse on this once before. I vaguely remember when Jungle Adventure came out doing that, but I might just be making that up. That looks ridiculous, okay? There are actually some new trees. bb.show hidden objects. bb.show live edit objects. if we go ahead and search and debug like this, they added a bunch of new plants and stuff. I mean, for example, we have all kinds of swampy trees and some terrible looking palm trees, but they added a lot of items. Oh, the mailbox is so fun. Should we just grab some things to keep here? I think the mailbox is a bad idea. Also, this looks so gross. Okay, I'm sorry. But these are all items that are used in the worlds that they've added, so we have, well, they're used in Willow Creek, but they're all items that they've added for us to have access to. And they're kind of nice. There's a lot more landscaping options. I think I might actually grab, so here's the thing about this, right? You can't like loan these items. So if you want them, you gotta grab yourself a bunch while you got it. That's your only option. So I think I might do that. These also are kind of glitchy, as in your Sims will walk through them, but that's okay. I don't care. I might want a couple of these too. This is gonna be such a big mistake doing this, but it'll be fine. It's fine. Oh, I thought that was gonna be huge and it was tiny. That's so weird. I was expecting like enormous tree and then it was so small. Ooh, oh my goodness. Huh. Why do I like kind of love that? I mean, it's huge and it seems like kind of out of place for the world. No, maybe not. Maybe it's fine. That's kind of fun. It is a little bit big though, and the let's keep that for now. We'll look at it. It's an option for sure. We're basically just looking for funky options, you know? Fun, new, exciting, and different trees, basically. Is that the same tree but smaller? Wait, oopsies. Oh no. Oh. I closed out of the menu. I have to scroll again. That one's the same but smaller. It'll be too small, I think. This is also so cute. I love this little bush. Oh, she's bigger and more green. Here, what if I like size this down just so I can keep it on my lot for now, but it doesn't like obstruct my view? Oh, that didn't work. Okay, never mind. I'm so bad at this. Okay, I can't even see what I'm doing. That tree might be the vibe because it's the right color. It's pretty tall. It fits the world. I feel like if we had more trees on this lot, it wouldn't seem so out of place because right now it just seems like on all these empty lots, just this big tree in the middle of nowhere, but it's okay, we'll make it work. I think that's kind of good. Plus, if you see like where the rooms hit, like if we put this on a bit of a foundation also, so we can have some cool stairs going up to it, it looks kind of nice. I think that's the vibe. We can get some power lines, you know? No, I'm just kidding, I promise. I swear I'm joking. Only I'm joking. Look at that. And there's a ton of weird things in debug, but we won't be using too many of them. I kind of like this, actually. Oh, wait a minute. This tree's got danglies. I don't know if we should do that. we need to calm down. Oh! I just got so excited about that. I didn't know we had that. Okay, I'm sorry. This isn't about me going through debug. This is about art. These items also aren't functional, by the way. That's probably obvious, but I might leave a pond on here, just in case. But for now, we have a few things that we'll need. Some random decorative objects. We've got a pond. We'll grab these things again in the future, but we're gonna actually start with the shaping of this now because it's a little bit important, I guess. But I think we'll just put like a straight up box kind of around the tree. And I know I sort of mentioned this earlier, but I don't want it to be enormous, you know? But it also needs to have enough space to like look functional. Can I make it, does that even look like it would fit there? She said this room, like, the trunk is huge, so when you compare it to, like, the size of the room, it's so sad. No, it's okay. We'll make it work. It's fine. Because I don't want to size that tree up at all. Did the tree glitch out when I put a room in it, or is the trunk just, like, that dark? I think it's just dark. Okay, that's fine. And then, like, ideally, oh my god, this is a nightmare. Ideally, if I was doing this, I'd probably put a fence. If I was doing this, if I'm not actually doing it. I am doing it. I'm doing it right now, actually. We could put a fence around the trunk. Is that gonna fit at all anywhere? Or is it gonna be, oh my god. Or is it gonna be glitchy the whole time? Oh, I can't see. Okay, it's fine. Oh my god. No, that's probably fine. And I'll delete the inside of it. I just wanted to give it space to grow. I wanted to give it room to grow. Oh, it's huge. Why is it so big? I don't want the hole for it to be even bigger than this. It's already too big. I mean, we'll just put some stuff against it to hide it, right? When you try and play in this, it's gonna be so irritating. Oh my god. Okay, to be fair, I probably should just give it, you know what, fine, whatever, fine, I'll give it a bigger hole. I was just trying to maximize the space in the room, but to be fair, the slightly bigger space for the tree is probably a good thing. It doesn't need to be clipping anywhere. Yeah, okay, that even looks better, it's fine. But now the top is... Oh my god. You guys are gonna watch me have a complete meltdown doing this. I'm not kidding. Okay, well, here's a concept. What if we made the room slightly bigger, right? And then we put like maybe some little, like a little patio, right? That's enormous. We'd need to give it some supports, but we would, it'd be fine. Like we could do this. I did this once before in another build, a different build of mine. We take this, right? And then what you do is you raise it up to fit in there and like hide. We could even put it higher up to act like a pole. But we could give it a few columns just in the front so it doesn't look so out of place. And we'll hide it with trees and stuff. But that's kind of an idea. And then it gives us an excuse to have some staircases going up to it. For example, I don't even know. That's the right height. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. No, God, stop. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God. Okay. I'm fine. I wanted to have like a staircase like this, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, like that and like that. Okay, but I don't want that to be a foundation. I don't know how to do that. Okay. We've encountered another problem yet again, folks. Can I rotate? Hang on. I think I want these stairs to go up. I mean, to be fair, it could just be like that, but I don't like that, so I like that better. I think that's kind of cute. We'll figure something out. It'll be fine. And there's plenty of space inside the treehouse. Like, we just want to have toys up there. Like, the main attraction of this build is the park, but the treehouse is just going to exist for the kids to play. So it'll be like a playroom with skill building items, and then your Sims. Like, I want to be able to make this a place that if you have the scouting thing, like if your kids are enrolled in scouts from seasons, by the way, in seasons that came with scouts. Did you guys know that? If you didn't know that, you can like give your kids a part-time job, like an after-school activity, and make them do scouts, and then it's fun. It's really fun. So you should have them do that. Anyway, basically, the vibe is that I want to be able to have the kids do all the fun scouting stuff. I don't like that at all. What's like a nice wooden, looks like it could be in the wild? Maybe we could do like the metal ones. No, I don't like that. I said looks like it could be in the wild. What wild, Kayla? You're building a treehouse in the middle of like a city. Okay. Oh, to be fair, this one from Island Living is kind of fun. There isn't a railing that matches it though, but like that's kind of a fun thing for the fence in the treehouse, especially on the inside. Oh, it looks so tree-like. No, that's kind of cool actually. That's kind of fun. I like that. Hang on. On what is this treehouse resting? If the tree goes through the middle, what's it attached to? Wait. Hang on, just 1 second. I think I made a mistake. Maybe it's attached on that side. Oh, I liked this concept. But maybe there isn't a hole. Maybe there shouldn't be a hole. It's just built very closely around the edge. Okay, I understand how tree houses work now. I learned something today. I'm kind of annoyed that we didn't get a matching fence, like railing for stairs with this. Also, this is the perfect build to have a ladder, but The Sims 4 cannot relate. We don't have those. I could do it like that. That's fine. Also, perfect. You just look at this. We get some nice wooden posts holding up that stair rail. I mean, the stair rail, whatever, this, holding up that. It looks good. Island Living is a really good pack for building stuff, but okay, now I've been too distracted. Let's just see if we can maybe put some more stuff on this to make it look better. And also I'm not certain about this fence now because I don't like that it doesn't match. It like genuinely bothers me. Also, I know I said this earlier, but the plan always was to put this like a pillar, like right there. So I think it needs some more support. It looks like it's floating too much. Like if we had like one more pillar, I think that'll help it out. And then look, maybe if we used like the jungle adventure wood is pretty good, but I was kind of feeling the outdoor retreat flooring because this, I like the look of it. I like how it looks kind of worn down, and it seems like it's kind of fitting for a tree house, you know? Speaking of tree houses, I don't know. I'm gonna put the roof like, oh my God, I can't see. I'm gonna do the roof like this. I really like the look of stuff like this when it's made all cutesy, but we have to remove the corner pieces. See, that fits evenly, but it also looks kind of bad, so I don't know what I want to do with it just yet. Hang on, I have a question. If I made this one tile smaller right there, does that look better as far as the tree goes? Like where it's, and then it comes out of the wall. That kind of looks nice, and then maybe I'll just make the whole tree house a little bit smaller, and there's a bigger patio porch thing. No, I kind of like the look of that actually. That's kind of fun. And then the kids can hang out outside. I mean, to be fair, it might be better just to make the whole patio porch thing a little bit smaller. Or let's keep it for now, just in case we change our minds about that, because I do think it's nice, but I also am a little bit worried that it looks like off balance almost. But I guess if we make sure we have enough columns, I don't know how those are even, I think. Yeah, having enough columns, like even just the two in the front, so it doesn't look like it's completely not supported at all, because it does look a little bit like it's floating right now. Although I suppose that is part of the fun, right? Having a nice floating build. Okay, now I want to make the walls actually be like a fun color. Like I'd like to keep the wooden treehouse sort of vibe, but maybe even making them red. It's big though, and the red seems like so much when it's this big. And the green is too, oh, maybe the green's kind of fun. The roof shingles have got to change, but otherwise, like the green is kind of fun. And it seems fitting. It's like a little clubhouse for the kids. I think I do need to make it smaller though. It takes so much fiddling to make things smaller. This is so frustrating. Okay, it's fine. It isn't actually that bad. We just have a lot of stuff going on here, so the fiddling is irritating. It's okay. Why did I have so many columns there? I almost think it needs another one over here, because it looks like it's floating, and that's not necessarily a good thing. I think the back looks very supportive, but like the tree isn't really in the middle of the build. It comes out from the top at the middle, but in the bottom it's not really in the middle. Would it be better if it was in the middle of the build at the bottom? What if, and then if there was like a window, like a hole for the, we don't have big enough holes. I mean, that looks kind of cool, but like realistically, is it dumb? No, to be honest, I kind of like really like that actually. It makes it so that this part of the build is like basically not functional at all. But it does look like it makes more sense as far as the build coming to like not it being floating. Like it looks more like a full treehouse, and that's kind of fun. You know, when it looks like your build is actually, you know, structurally sound. Super awesome when that happens. Maybe we can get some nice wooden columns in the corners here to like, I don't know, it's a treehouse. They've got, you know, wooden beams and such, right? How do tree houses work? No, that's kind of fun. Okay, sorry, I think we got a vibe here, folks. I do think that the stairs need to be a little bit darker in color. I think that, why don't we have a railing that matches? I'm so sad about this, like genuinely so sad about this. Would it be best if we used the metal ones? I kind of like how the metal ones look. I know it's different, but I think having it be more different is better than like trying to put a wooden one that only kind of matches. At least this is like intentionally different, you know? So it doesn't look like I just put one that doesn't match and then made it look bad. Like, at least it feels intentional, right? Okay, I wanted to make the roof a little bit smaller. It doesn't snap though into place nicely, but we can alt place it. There we go. I feel like the build is really big in the back. Oh my god. Now I have to do it again. But is that too small? No, that's still really big. That's probably fine. This is what I warned you guys about when I told you about like fiddling with the build too much. It does take a lot of like trying this and changing it to this and trying that to get the builds right. But we get there eventually. It's fine. I might want to scoot this back on the lot a tiny bit to like right there. Does it feel like it's too wide to you? I know that that's a really dumb thing to say, but I don't know. No, Simsie, it looks good. You don't need to doubt yourself, okay? I do like it. I think it's nice. I'm wondering if it's not worth having those wooden beams on the sides. I think that might look a little bit better. Kind of like the green. I don't know. That looks horrible. No, I think the green is fun. I'm sorry, I know I'm changing things so much. It's riveting content here. I was gonna put the pond like back here. That was the vibe at least. And then there's gonna be, like I said, there'll be a pathway that kind of comes in up here and does like an S sort of curve and then branches off to go up there. And maybe we can have up front, there'll be some more trees. We'll cover that build because it does look kind of stupid. I don't mean to call my own build stupid, but it does look kind of stupid. Oh, what if we got like a slightly bigger, am I gonna make my build smaller again? Listen, I've just found that in my experience, slightly smaller builds tend to look nicer, especially when you're doing something like this. But now the build is so small that there's no space inside the treehouse. I think it looks better from the front at least. Maybe we could, oh god, I'm sorry. We're gonna be here for a while. I like how this thing has colorful door options. Like, I think that's kind of fun. Maybe if we painted the build a brighter, because that's kind of fun. I mean, the door matches the walls, but that looks kind of nice. I think that stands out a lot better. I like how the wood on the door matches this bit on the hole in the wall. It matches the hole in the wall, it's fine. And then we can put some more, I guess holes in the wall are probably a bad idea actually. If this is a tree house, holes in the wall where kids can just jump out are probably a mistake. I mean, I could be wrong, it's just a feeling, but I do think that holes in the wall are not a good idea for this particular build. And here's the thing, we don't need to have like a million windows. Like if we did it like this, we can even mix Jungle Adventure and Island Living windows because there are some ones that will fit nicely on both. I can't tell if those windows are the right color or not because it's so dark. No, I think that looks nice. I think it's subtle, it's cute. I don't know about the back of it, but it's simple inside. I think it's really good. We can even make that blue, like it'll have that same wooden color inside. And then we can put rugs down and some cute kitty items and stuff. I think that looks really, really nice. And then we'll make the whole park will be a real park, but the treehouse will just be a feature of the park. I don't know if I made an oopsie by doing this. I don't know if it's dumb or not. Also, I think these were a stupid idea. I was keeping them because I was saving them, but I think that this stuff, I don't even know about those. I like the wheelbarrow, but I don't know about the potted plants. I do want to see if I can scoot this like slightly farther over on the lot, like maybe even like there, so it feels more like it's in the corner. I wish we could have angled stairs. I would love that if we could do that. Now I almost wish that I had angled the no, stop. You aren't rebuilding the whole treehouse, Simsie. No. I need to stop. I feel like, God, I'm not making it angled. Okay, I have a problem. We did mention this tree that has like the little lanterns hanging from it before. We could put that back down. Except the trees just look so small on the lot compared to this giant one. Oh, what if I took this tree and sized it up instead? Because it's closer in size and kind of big. I'm just trying to like, I think the trees are just, there's so many trees and there's nothing else in the lot. I'm gonna go to Managed Worlds and see what it looks like from up there, and then we'll compare a little bit. It just, the trees look so weird and so big, but it's okay. Hello? I loaded in and it was on the first floor and there was no tree. I was like, oh no, my tree house. But it's fine, we fixed it, it's fine. Hang on, I wanna see more split-leveled looking stairs. Look so much better. That's way cooler. I raised up the foundation on the first floor a little bit. I think that looks a lot better. And then there's a bigger patio now because I had to move it out so it fit better. But having more space outside in the front's kind of cool. And the split level stairs look way better. Okay, that's really fun. See? I'm a genius. And we'll kind of landscape all down here around here. There's gonna be a ton of plants and stuff. Like those island living bushes are our best friends. I'm gonna put so many plants down here. It'll look really cool. Maybe even some rocks. See, we have a ton of work to do still. But that kind of gives us a vision of what our plans are. And the structure of the tiny treehouse, this super small room, took us an entire part to finish, but we know what we're doing now at least, which really helps. It's good to have a vision. So we'll come back, we'll do some more laying out of this next episode. We'll figure out what else we need to do, but it feels good to have the image in our heads, right? But on that note, I am going to go ahead and cut off right here, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. These Let's Builds always start out as such a mess, but I promise it'll come together, okay? Just give me some time. We'll get there. It takes some effort on all our parts, but it will happen-ish, sort of. I swear.